spotted him, perceived that navigational aid as a weapon.
Hi there!
Hey.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
It's a navigational aid. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
due.
I was investigating.
You have reasonable
Do you want me to
articulated
put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir. I'm
Have
doing
a
my
good
job.
day. Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
Police officers in the U.S., including in Florida, operate under the legal standard of reasonable suspicion when they perform a so-called stop and frisk. This means they need to have a reasonable suspicion that someone is involved in criminal activity to stop them. Once the man clarified and showed that the object was a medicinal aid, the officer's initial reasonable suspicion should have been dispelled. It seems that Mr. Hodges is aware of this, which is why he's asking for a supervisor. But wait till you hear what the supervisor has to say.
Sir, what's the stop you for? For a walking stick.
So,
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay. I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion that I have committed a crime and committing a crime or about to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now she has verified that I am not armed. Okay. So there is no
You have
problem.
your ID or not?
I do have my ID, but you don't need it.
Okay? Okay?
Mr. Hodges knows his rights. In Florida, people are only required by law to show police officers their ID when they are stopped on suspicion of a crime, but the worst is yet to come.
Where's your ID? In my pocket. Which pocket? You are not allowed to search me.
Two 540.
Sir, are you legally blind? Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number. You know what? Put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
Have a seat.
You want to pick my property up, please?
I sure will, after you have a seat.
You want to pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
Despite learning Mr. Hodges was unarmed, Officer Goad and Sergeant Harrison continued to detain and harass Mr. Hodges. The body cam footage shows officers reaching into Mr. Hodges' pocket without permission, committing an illegal search. Additionally, Sergeant Harrison handcuffed and arrested an entirely innocent man, and what's even more concerning is that this isn't the first time he has done such a thing. Hodges spent 26 hours in jail before being released. Following an investigation, the sheriff's office disciplined both officers with suspensions and additional training. Mr. Hodges also prepared a lawsuit against the officers.
Get my car back, please.
Why isn't she getting out?
I don't know. She's got a lot of problems in life, and I can't seem to solve them. So I offered to give her a ride, and now...
This is my dad, and I think he's, I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building, to come drive the car. He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
no,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm going to be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with him,
sorry,
or
officer,
like
I know this is crazy,
go out and
but
run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
When the father reiterates that he has no intention of driving her, she waves off his refusal as unusual behavior and quickly diagnoses it as a sign of early dementia. Alexandria, who was unemployed and had gotten gift cards from her father, refused to use the cards and instead chose to remain in the car.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to
No,
me.
I think he's acting like he's
Executive on
got a
a
problem.
2021 blue, four-door registered in Jacksonville.
Maybe like he has early onset, like dementia, Alzheimer's.
It turns out that Alexandria has an issue with drugs and was supposed to be in rehab, but somehow ended up back at the apartment. The father, full of compassion for his daughter, wanted to create an opportunity for precious father-daughter time. And that's how we got to this standoff. Or should we say, sit-off. As the situation escalated, she started arguing with the police, demanding they should call a judge or simply give a ticket instead. By this time, the police are reaching their limits, and an officer attempts to pull her out of the car. However, Alexandria resists. When the officer left her and tried to talk sense to her again, Alexandria began claiming she was assaulted and threatened to press charges for assault and being held against her will.
I would like to press charges for assault, an assault charge. I just was assaulted. Battery.
So
I want to press charges for battery.
you don't get that. It's lawful.
I want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like I don't really understand.
So
Mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like
would you like me to mail you?
whatever the charges are. Like let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a
problem-
verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So
my
here's the
dad
issue.
is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do.
Nevertheless, the officer soon ran out of patience, pulled her out of the car, and escorted her to the police car. At this point, it dawns on Alexandria that she is actually being arrested, and in a moment of panic, she calls out to her father for help. This is ironic, considering that she is now asking for the help of the person whose expert diagnosis earlier determined that he is at the onset of dementia.
Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay. That's
No. You're insulting me. What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're going to be
I'm
placed
not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest. if anything.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
You can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason, you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law. This isn't lawful. Alright. I'm not resisting. No, stop searching me. Stop touching me.
Hey.
I have to search you. You're molesting
Stop.
me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Resisting.
Now you're getting a felony.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
But Alexandria isn't done. When the officers try to search her, she screams at the officers not to touch her, and when that doesn't work, she accuses the officers of sexually assaulting her. But even the false accusations didn't help, as the police tried to put her inside their vehicle. She was willing to try everything, from fighting to raising accusations so that she could be released. If only she thought about that earlier. Eventually, the officers uncuffed her and managed to put her into their vehicle, but not before she fought them and attempted to kick the officers.
Do you guys have like some sort of like commercial health insurance?
Do not fight us, okay?
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my. I want them. Why don't I get to keep them? No, don't touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. Can I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. You're just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest. Miranda rights. Miranda rights? No. If you resist.
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
On a Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday? On a Leo? What? No. Get off me. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody really does want that.
You're constricting me. I can't breathe. You're constricting me. You're not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are physically hurting me right now. My chest hurts, my head hurts, my hands hurt, my wrist hurts. I know it hurts. And my shoulder blades, and my shoulders, and my back. Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you. You would just cooperate. You're not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We are not a co-op. You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me. You're kidnapping me. Okay. You're abducting me. Ow, you're hurting me. Ow, no, stop doing it.
Have a seat.
In the car without us fight, without fighting us.
Sit back. Sit back.
You just sit down. None of this would happen. Get off me! You're creepy as f***. You creeper!
She tried to bite you, by the way.
I know.
Pervert, get me out of here!
Down,
Get me out of here! Get me out! Let me out!
It's not happening, so.
Open the door! Open the door! Open it!
Can I go?
Bring me to the hospital right now. I can't breathe. I'm too hot. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a seizure.
I just turned the AC up for you, okay? You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay?
I need level 2.
I don't know what that means.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the ER. To the ED. Take me for medical clearance.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
Oh, they do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they do not. They do an intake form. That's not the same. I need a physical exam. Who's the elected person in this jurisdiction? Take me to them. I don't even know that this is your jurisdiction. I don't know who you are. You're kidnapping me. Give me a ride. Give me a ride home. Turn the car around.
Ultimately, Alexandria was taken to jail, where she will face charges for trespassing and resisting arrest. While Alexandria doesn't care for the word no, our next rich kid doesn't even have the word no in her dictionary.
How many other people in the truck? How many other people are in the truck?
Any information I give can and will be held against you.
Well, I just want to know who's inside the truck right now, so that way I know who else we're dealing with here. Or else I'm going to call everybody out.
As you can see, it's a pretty serious deal here, sir. What is your name? Samuel. Samuel what? Do I have to tell you my name? I'm asking for your name. I don't have to tell you, right? Sir. Yes, sir. What is your name? Samuel. Samuel what?
Is he the driver?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to identify yourself. You understand that, right?
I don't know. Yeah, Samuel Bateman. Samuel Bateman? I don't understand. What are you doing? We're trying to make sure people...
I just got here. Explain to me what's going on.
Calm down.
I'm fine.
You're being videoed, just in case you...
Yeah,
that's fine.
You're being videoed as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff?
The individual who was driving the trailer is named Samuel Bateman, and the reason why he was so hesitant to say his name is because he's actually a polygamous cult leader, which means he's married to more than one spouse with a total of 20 wives he's married to. This is going to be very important later on, but for now, officers decide to open up his trailer, and what they found inside was horrifying.
Pull down the handle. Where are the hands? Let's see the hands.
Let's get that other door open.
There was hands sticking out of the top of the trailer.
Okay.
There's hands sticking out of the top of the trailer earlier. Let's see them. Let's see your hands. They're in front.
Behind the curtain. Okay. Keep your hands up for me. Go and walk out towards me, okay? Try not to slip, all right?
The cops find multiple girls inside the trailer, and after getting all of them out, they start to question the woman on how they got there and their ages.
Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay?
We'll take your ID from you. We can check everything out. And who else has ID?
I got this
Identification. Do you guys have any other ID? Nothing? You don't have ID cards? How old are you? 14. 14. How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12? You? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You don't have to say, or are you just following her? Well, we're going to identify each and every one of you if you want to leave today, okay? Hang tight a minute.
Ma'am, can you keep your hand out of your pocket for me? Thank you. I understand. It's just a safety thing.
Alright. I'm going to have each one of you put your phones up on the vehicle here. Go ahead and put your phones up on the vehicle. Thank you. Right. Anyone, do you have a phone? Yeah. Cell phone? Hey, that's not right, is it? Do you have a cell phone?
It's not with me.
Okay, okay, not a problem. Alright.
Do we have to, like, put them out there?
Yes, ma'am. We're doing an investigation right now, and I'm not going to have you have a phone in front of me, okay? You'll have a right to get your stuff afterwards, okay? So, instead of playing games, let's just put them there like I just asked you to. Alright. So, I got your ID, correct? Okay. I need you to write your first name, middle name, last name, and your date of birth. Like I said, I need to identify each and every one of you. Make sure it's clear and legible.
Just to let you guys know, if you provide false information, it can be charged. So we're just giving you a warning now, all right?
So you said
Yeah,
first name, middle name?
Your first name, your middle name, and a last name. Do you have a middle
I
name?
don't have a middle name.
That's okay. And your date of birth.
Just date of birth.
Yeah. And does everyone have water? Anyone like needing water or anything?
Yeah,
You guys?
we need their stuff.
Okay, we'll do that as soon as our investigation is done here, okay? Why children are being transported in a vehicle, we're getting calls about hands sticking out of a vehicle, out of the trailer. So that is why we're contacting you guys, because it is unsafe for children to be riding in a trailer. They're not properly seat belted, and we need to do an investigation and figure out what's going on, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, isn't that legal in Arizona?
No, ma'am.
Will it go on my record? Like, will it harm my record?
Right now, we're just investigating.
We're just
what's going
investigating.
on, okay? You're not being charged with anything at the moment. You're not free to go because we are conducting an investigation.
What about him?
At this point, he's detained right now. I don't know.
That really makes me mad.
Okay, I understand that, but like he said, once we do our investigation, we can figure this out. But we just need you guys to give us your names and stuff.
No, ma'am.
No.
You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
The officers find a total of 10 girls inside the trailer, with the youngest one being only 11 years old. It's hard to know Samuel's intentions with all the girls, but judging from his past, they're probably not good. You can see all the girls looking very calm and dumbfounded that this is a problem that they were found inside a trailer. Then the officers separated them to get more detailed info about the situation, and ultimately decided to charge Samuel with federal kidnapping and tampering with evidence. However, he has pleaded not guilty to all charges.
You can open the door. Your windows. Yeah. See your windows work?
No, it doesn't, clearly.
Okay, I don't know that. Normally people roll their windows down.
Well, mine don't. I'm pressing the button. You can see. What am I getting pulled over for?
Your window tint. You have your license and insurance. It doesn't matter. You entered here from the roadway.
Well, I have to find my first.
What's going on, man?
Nothing's going on. What is y'all picking for?
License and insurance.
Okay, give me a second.
The windows, well, that one goes down.
Insurance.
License.
Okay, I have a license. My
You have your ID,
valid.
sir?
Y'all don't have to speak to him.
I need his ID. He doesn't have a seatbelt on. I need his ID.
We're in a parking lot, dude. We just
I saw you drive up here.
When? Because I just was sitting there.
Yeah, I know. I was pulled in behind you.
No, you wasn't. Because I was in the drive-thru,
Okay.
and then I parked for a second, and then y'all came.
Hey, I'm not going to have the argument with you.
Police brutality.
Not police brutality.
I don't have an ID. Down. What's your name? For what reason?
You don't have your seatbelt on. Do you not have a license?
Call a sergeant now.
Okay.
Sergeant now.
Okay.
Call a sergeant now.
Are you the registered owner?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see that when you're in the plate.
Okay. I need you out of the car.
You don't get to demand when we do things. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the car, man.
The U.S. Supreme Court says you do. The U.S. Supreme Court says you do. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
The case the officer just referred to is the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims, in which the Supreme Court ruled that a police officer, after lawfully stopping a vehicle for a traffic violation, may order the driver to get out of the vehicle without violating the Fourth Amendment.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. We're gonna break this window if you don't open the door.
You're touching me.
Don't reach.
Ow, that is, ow, ow, you have a bodycam on. Ow, 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 ow.
Hey,
ow,
watch his hands. I'm gonna break the window.
And I'm gonna break your
Oddly, this guy thinks he doesn't need to present ID when the cops ask. He must have gotten his education from Dr. Seuss University with a major in disregard for the law.
Bro, this is not fair.
Tell him come now.
Open the door. We're gonna break the window if you don't open the window.
Yes, they're trying to break my stuff.
Hey, he hit me in my face. He just hit me in my face.
He's hitting us.
There's no reason for me to get out of the car.
Yeah, no seatbelt on. Get out of the car.
You guys have body cams on, bro.
Yep.
It's on video.
Yep.
Right, it's on video. There's no reason for this.
This vehicle was on the roadway. This was a lawful traffic stop. But we watched you on the roadway.
We just broke the door. Get out of the car. Get out. What the fuck? Out.
Turn around.
For what?
On your stomach.
For what? For what?
Stop.
Get on your face. What are you doing?
Ow, you stupid! You don't hit me in my face! I'm pressing charges!
Do whatever you want when we're done.
Give me my phone, please!
Call the sergeant.
Roll over on your side so you can breathe. Roll over on your side.
I don't want to roll over on my side. I'm on my back.
I'm telling you to roll over on your side.
Get a good pat down. Make sure
I don't have anything on me.
That's fine. I gotta double check. What's your name?
Come on, dude. You have a body right.
Yeah.
You just pulled my out, bro. Here. You can see right. You can see my underwear. Right.
Yes, I can search you.
There, I got him. And can you call a sergeant? Can you call a sergeant?
We'll be going to jail. You can talk to him there.
Why, for what?
For resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest? Why was I under arrest?
Because you're obstructing.
How?
Because you wouldn't get out of the car and you didn't have a seatbelt on. You wouldn't identify yourself.
You told me to roll down the window. I rolled down the window. Then y'all started reaching in. Can you call a sergeant now?
Not happening.
No.
Both these teens ignored the officer's commands, and although not as bad as this kid who learned she wasn't too young for jail,
Oh, now you want to touch? I'm not gonna hurt you.
her dad now shows up, but he immediately starts arguing with cops too.
I didn't even do anything, Dad!
How's it going, sir?
Dad, I was parked by the white Ford Fusion. I pulled out and they pulled me over. I wasn't even on the road.
You weren't.
They're lying. You go to McDonald's cameras. They're lying.
How's it going? So I made the stop. So we had been following the vehicle. They did pull in here. They were going to leave. We decided to make a traffic stop. She stops right here.
No, he's lying, Dad. Do not believe
It's all on camera. Ask him to identify himself, ask him to get out of the car. He refuses, tries to roll the windows up, resists with deputies. When that started happening, that's when she kind of freaked out. Up until that point, she was okay.
So how did she get out of the car?
Who?
Did you drag her out of the car?
They got her out of this side after we got him out of the car. He was our main focus.
So what are you pulling her over? Tinted windows? Yeah. Pull me over. I got tinted windshield.
Right.
They also failed the signal at like north.
I don't care. You can pull me over for tinted windows. That's what you just said.
Okay, if that's your opinion on the situation, that's fine.
But there's
I'm just telling
a million other cars around. Look, he's got tinted windows.
Okay. And normally everyone else identifies themselves and gives us insurance. I'm just explaining to you how. Now, if you don't agree with it, I can't argue that.
People out. I mean,
well, no, I asked them to get out of the car for several minutes before it escalates to that.
He never asked me to get out the car.
Like I said, we all have cameras on.
I understand.
It is what it is.
Go get McDonald's videos
what's the deal with her?
She escalated things.
Well, because she's
He
pissed.
broke my door.
Right.
Y'all are paying for that.
Katie Bug, stop.
No, I'm pissed.
Can I get a sergeant?
Like I said, you could talk to him when you get to the jail.
What am I going to jail for?
Resisting, obstructing.
How did I resist? I rolled down the window.
When the police say identify yourself,
I do not have to. By
Yes,
Illinois
you
State
do.
Constitution.
Yes, you do. You
by
need
the
to go
federal
back- you need to-
Constitution. I do not have to
Federal
identify.
Constitution.
Yes, I do not have to disclose any information to you.
When you're breaking the law, you
We didn't
have
break
to
the law. We
you
just
didn't have a seatbelt on.
I didn't get a second to even move, bro.
We're gonna get your feet underneath them. You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I didn't even do it.
Stay right there. Are you on any kind of medication or drugs or anything?
No, I'm pregnant.
You know how easy this could be if you just would have unlocked the door?
I did.
And did exactly what they told you to do?
Pulled me over for no reason. I just pulled out
See
the
those
parking
tinted
lot.
windows? They're entirely too dark to be driving with.
Can you please get the hair out my face? It's all in my
I'm not gonna do that because you just spit all over your hair.
That's just so hair, dude. I'm getting a lawsuit out of y'all. I hate all of you. I hope all of you die.
You're not on any kind of medication or drugs or anything?
No, does it look like it?
It really
Get a
does
fucking-
look like it.
No.
You need to calm down.
Can you get the hair out my face, please?
Okay, but you need to calm down. Yelling at him ain't gonna get you.
What's going on? Stop.
No.
Stop.
Get the out of here.
I said stop.
Don't-
What is going
don't
on?
touch me, please.
Let go of the door.
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
This is my partner. I'm asking you to stop
Okay,
touching
and
me.
I'm telling you to stop.
I have a rifle law. I'm asking you to stop touching me.
Stop.
Please get your hand off me.
Then step back
This
from
is
the car.
my partner. I'm asking you to stop
and I'm
touching
telling
me.
look at me. Step
I have
back.
a right.
You don't
I'm
have a
telling
right
I
to
know
be
my
ripping
law.
out doors in front of the cops.
This is my partner.
I don't care who it is. Step back.
Think I give a fuck about you having a badge, bro?
Go ahead. Do you
I'm
want to get
asking you.
arrested?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm asking you to take a step
Put your arms
back.
behind your back.
No.
Put your arms behind your back.
No.
No. Put your arms behind your back.
No.
Let go.
Under arrest?
Yes.
Why?
Disorderly conduct. Put your arms
It's a
behind
lie. I'm
Okay.
talking to my partner. Get the f off me,
resist.
bro. Get the. I'm asking you to get the f off
around.
me. No.
Turn around.
Get off me, dude.
She's been drinking.
Turn the around.
No.
We're done playing.
No. I'm not playing with you. Get the f off me, dude. Get off. But I'm asking you to get the f off me.
What are we doing right now? Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, guys.
No, go past Step this. back. We are past this. Put your
She's
hand.
been drinking. Wait, stop. You have an argument. Wait.
Oh yeah, bro. You stupid. This is the you did.
I didn't do that. I told you I was at drinking.
Stop.
And you decided.
Stop.
I'm letting it go.
Then stop.
All right, I'm letting
All
it go.
of your hard f***ing work is just down the drain now because you're getting arrested because you wanted to drink and you wanted to act a fool.
Because you.
No, you! This is
Stacey,
your
we're gonna have
fault,
one
not
to
mine.
in the east track.
Can you just grab my
West
phone?
track.
You got my phone.
Yeah, and I'm letting everybody know you're getting arrested because you wanted to drink and you wanted to act a fool.
Go sit in the car. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. Why you gotta make shit hard? I'm trying to talk to you, see what was going on, and you made shit hard. Sit down on the curb. Don't talk to me like that. Do you want to get past respect right now? You get in the car. You're under arrest.
I can't get.
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, or hurt me? Yep. Give it all to her, please. I'm asking you. Yep, find my phone. Do all the bullshit that you gotta do, you f***ing asshole!
Can you? Ellie!
Don't.
You were making it so much worse on yourself.
Y'all are such fucking assholes.
Are we doing this to you? No, you did this to yourself. All you.
You. Get in the car. You don't gotta do all that. Sit in the car. Listen, Put your feet in. I will. We're I will done. cooperate. Put your feet in. Hold on, let me talk We're to you. not listening. Put your feet in. I tried to listen to you. Put your feet in. I will. One. Damn, dude, I'm trying to get my wrist talking. together. Sit down and get. I will. Can you let me get my wrist together? Just hold on, real quick.
You're conducting this. You're not telling us what's going on.
You came up here when I was talking to her. I don't care.
Cheyenne, it's okay. It's my fault. I was being an asshole. It's okay.
Cops wanted to interrupt.
It was my fault. Sit down in the car.
We had a dispute.
Stop yelling at me, please.
It wasn't even physical. She tried to open the door, and this motherfucker came up and tried to arrest her. That was it.
Okay.
We were having a dispute on our own.
Shit. Oh shit! Here, it's fine. Oh, it's not. No, I got like turn my wrist real quick. Oh shit! Hold on. I just gotta turn my.
That is registered to me.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling so we can figure
That
this
phone
out.
I bought. That's my phone. It's registered under my name.
If
No.
she's using it, then she has to keep it.
No, it's my phone.
Okay.
I asked her for it back. That's the whole reason why we're in this dispute. I pay for that bill. It's under my name. I paid $900 for that phone. I let her use it. Yes. I need her phone. I paid for that phone.
So if she had the phone, and I'm talking to you reasonably, okay, you gave it to her as a gift, and she's been using it?
No, I let her use it for tonight because her phone, she broke yesterday. That is my work phone. That is not her phone.
You just said you gave it to her.
I let her use it today, yes.
Okay. And that's why this is all started?
Yes, because she wanted to go out and drink. She was texting people off of my phone. I came here to get out of my house because she's been drinking. She asked me where I was. I told her the police station. I seen her pull in and she thought I was at somebody's house. So she tried to open the door. And then that's when you were sitting right there and she pulled over here and she told me to open the door. And I said, no, well, I didn't realize that the door wasn't locked. So she opened the door. But she has been drinking. She's been drinking since 11 at night.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them that I'm f***ing drinking, you dumb bitch.
Do you know the password to get in the phone or anything?
Yes, my password.
Sorry, you understand, we don't know what the heck's going
Yeah,
on.
I pull up, I just see her yelling and screaming, pulling on the door.
No, I
don't
get
know
it.
what's going on.
No, and
when I tried to talk to her,
I
she
know.
went high into the road.
I know, and she has every right to get arrested for that. I completely understand. I told her that she needed to relax, but...
Can you put the handcuffs in the front, you f***ing asshole?
Oh, I'm going.
Man, I'm not.
Union Light 963.
I don't give a f***.
Which car did she, are you able to get both cars out of here? I need to put here for that.
You just can't keep it here for, if you can get somebody here like in the morning.
Do you know about how long she's going to be in jail? Because she was supposed to go to work
6
tomorrow.
to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
She has to sober up, unless there's, but I think she's going to fight with us in jail. Then she'll be here for 8 hours.
Can I just talk to her for 2 seconds before you take her? Can I just tell her to calm down?
I think we're past that.
She's not going.
But she's crying and I know her drunk. Can I just tell her to calm down?
You already tried to tell her to calm down, it didn't work.
I know, but now you...
She's just going right into there.
I give a f***. Just asking if you could put the handcuffs in the front. It's not a big deal, man. Being an asshole for what? You want somebody to cooperate with you? Why the ain't you cooperate with me, bro? I'm telling you, I'm about to make a problem, bro. Officer! Hey! Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna raise hell in this. I'm just asking you if you could put it in the front. I'm not about to go nowhere. I'm restrained, obviously. Damn, dude. Hey, f***ing asshole. You act like you can't hear me. I swear to God, I will make a problem. I don't give a f***. Can you put him in the front? Hello? Ooh, bro! You f***.
Say, besides disorderly and the resisting,
I don't know.
maybe obstruction.
Why?
Because I told her to stop. She's trying to rip
Yeah,
the door.
obstruction resisting.
And I was like, stop.
DCP, disorderly persisting.
Okay.
Obstructing resisting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is not what I said.
All right. Probably.
Yeah.
Still have disorderly persisting, obstructing.
Hey, stop kicking the door.
I don't give a f***.
Jack, we're going to need the chair.
Move my f***ing handcuffs in the front.
No.
Bro, I promise you I'll make a f***ing problem.
And I promise you they're not getting moved. Now chill the f*** out.
I don't give a f***. I don't give a f***. If you don't give a f*** about me, I don't give a f*** about you. I don't give a f***. I don't give a f***. I will f***ing kick this in, bro. I'm telling you, let my f***ing handcuffs up front, bro. This shit hurt, bro.
Stop kicking the door.
You. Let my f***ing handcuffs up front, bro. Open my f***ing door and let me these handcuffs off. Take me to jail. I don't give a f***. I promise you I'm gonna make y'all live in hell. Try me. Come on, 3 of y'all. Cause y'all could do me a favor. Do me a favor by putting the handcuffs in the front, you f***ing asshole.
We can't do that.
Dude, I'm hurt. I'm just asking a favor.
No, we can't get favor.
Man, shut the f like a normal human being. I'm asking you a favor. Yes, you can.
Come on.
Man, f you. No, f you. Take me out.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
You got that side?
Am I gonna get an extra charge for you taking me out?
You're going to get a lot of charges.
Hey, come on, man.
So
Come on.
easy.
Come on.
There you go. This way.
I'm a straight chair. I'm not that difficult.
All right.
Stop touching me.
You guys have one over here.
Just an asshole. Just put it in the front. Where do you
go?
What's your name?
Rollerson.
Oh, so you're an asshole. Stop touching me like
Go
that.
Go down there to the
I
fucking
will
red
cooperate, but don't. You will not.
Go.
You're not gonna get cooperation on me if you touch me like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, be easy. God damn.
Listen, you don't want to roll this It's so much easier if you just come down.
But if your f***ing like partner would be a f***ing easier dude, it wouldn't be this difficult. Stop. You are such an asshole. God damn.
I've been called that before.
No, it's not even that. You just are generally an asshole ass person. I can't wait till I'm an officer, because you know what? Even though these punk ass charges, I will be an officer. You're a f***ing asshole. I won't treat him. It's like, you just let my hand go. God damn, I know you like me, but you ain't gotta hold me like that.
So do we got a cell ready?
Yeah, just get a girl to search her and then put her in the cell.
I got a wallet up in this sofa.
Where's that?
It's off over. I already took everything out.
No, dude. I'm not a fucking criminal. It's a drunk night. I'm being a
What is she here for?
and it is what it is.
What?
What is she here for?
Because I'm
DCP,
drunk.
resisting, and obstruction.
That's a lie. I'm gonna fight that in court. I'm gonna get a f***ing lawyer. F*** you.
That's your right.
Yeah, I know.
The swift journey to the police station was remarkable. She was ultimately accused of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Surprisingly, despite admitting to the police that she was intoxicated while driving her girlfriend's car in the parking lot, she wasn't charged with DUI. Given this incident, do you believe she should still be considered fit for a role as a police officer? Feel free to share your comments.
May 2nd, 2023, Pepper Pike police arrived at a high school after receiving a call that a bullet was found in the cafeteria. They started their investigation by putting the entire school on lockdown in order to search every single student. And that's when the cops came across Nolan Rosen.
It's about a bullet you found on the gun, right? I want you to worry. Oh, okay. Somebody find something you know about?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it wasn't like, it's not like I'm planning anything.
Oh,
I dropped
wait,
it on the ground.
okay.
But I didn't know I'm not allowed to bring a bullet.
Okay. Okay, why don't you call me? He's gonna call me.
Wait, I'm not like a school shooter.
Rosen starts his conversation with the cops by asking if all of this is about a bullet they found on the ground. And if that wasn't suspicious enough, Nolan says he's not a school shooter.
I'm not like a school shooter.
Which is obviously a strange thing to say, especially if it's coming from someone who is supposedly innocent. So it should be no surprise that the cops escorted him to the front office immediately for questioning.
Give your book back, okay? And I'll let you go with me, okay? Mr. Moshberg, I got him. I'm gonna go upstairs with one of them with him. If I was a school shooter, I wouldn't tell you. No, I didn't. I understand. Today's day and age, you know, they gotta be very too safe these days. That's all right. Just well, everybody gotta be careful. No.
Well, I have a 22 Henry rifle.
Okay.
Rifle.
Gotcha.
And I'm kind of like sentimental about it.
Oh.
So I use it. I don't shoot it, but I use it as like a comfort thing, kind of. If that makes sense.
Well, let me ask you this while I got you right here. And just be honest with me, you didn't bring any gun to school, did you?
No.
That's the only you had one round?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't like bring a gun into school.
No, okay, I know.
That's not my intention.
You know I gotta ask though, right?
Was there a bullet found though? It's gotta be the reason we're doing all this. Because like I didn't want to cause any problems or any trouble.
Right. No, I understand.
While being escorted, Rosen brings up his weapon and explains that he only uses it as a comfort thing. The officer presses him on this by asking him if he brought the gun to school. And Nolan, of course, says no. And then he tries to further explain himself by saying there isn't a law against bringing a bullet to school. But he wouldn't get too far into his explanation before the cops would discover that there's more to his story.
Of course. All right, just turn around, face over here real quick. Put your hand on that table for me.
Oh, I got more bullets. I got two.
Okay, don't put your hands in your pocket. Just keep your hands on the table. Just put them on the table. Just put them on the table for me real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have to search you.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be nice. So you had 2 bullets in this one?
These are yours? Right here.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay.
Literally, if I thought I was doing anything wrong, I wouldn't bring it.
I got you. You just know in today's day and age you can never be too safe, right? Yeah. Especially in a school environment, that's all.
And this is your book bag, the black one. The one I'm searching. Right there.
Okay, that's all of them?
Yeah.
All right, so I do gotta continue searching, that's all. So,
literally,
I'm gonna look this up.
22 rifles, not even assault. Not even assault.
Do me a favor, kick your shoes off for me. If you don't mind, if you could take your bandana off from as well.
After performing a pat-down, the officers end up finding 2 more bullets stuffed in Rosen's pockets. Nolan again states that his weapon is just a comfort thing, and that he only keeps it because he's worried about school shootings.
I know why it would raise a concern, but I'm not like, I'm really scared about that stuff, like school shooters too. I'm like very, it makes me anxious too that anyone can just walk into school and shoot it up. So I'm like, you're worried about that? Yeah, I worry about that stuff a lot sometimes.
What made you bring those with you?
Just because literally it makes me feel comfortable. It's the only reason.
Having those with you makes you comfortable?
I mean, well, I had the rifle earlier, and I must have forgot they were in my pocket.
Earlier where? Did you drive here?
Yeah. But I have literally no bad intentions of anything. I just carry a rifle around because it's like comfortable, and it's not illegal.
The cops press Nolan further by asking him again if he's brought a gun. And this time he admits that he has one in his car.
Yeah, of course. Well, not like I don't carry it all the time, but I just literally carried it in my car. Like I don't bring it into school.
Is there a gun in your car right now?
Yeah. Let's go out.
So you'll stay.
Yeah. They're in my bag. It's not an assault rifle. It's literally a .22 Henry repeating rifle.
I didn't ask.
For small game.
I just want to know if you have one there.
Not meant to kill people.
The officers search for the keys while Rosen tries to explain that the gun he has in his car is only meant for small games and not meant to kill people. But it doesn't make a difference. Nolan has just admitted to bringing a weapon onto school property, so the cops know they have to find it. Once law enforcement finds Rosen's car keys, they go outside to search his car.
He's 18.
Oh, you got a little... Yeah, he's 18, so...
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't...
What the
I guess...
higher ups want to do.
Yeah.
They want to take him out of here in cuffs?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, I mean, he's 18.
He's 18.
I give him his due process. You can come in with me, Todd. And it's a gun in a school.
You want
This is the single?
This is the one that we found.
Nolan is a legal adult, which means the cops can arrest him with the full extent of the law.
Is this something that's been going on a long time? Are you just hyper aware of the news and what's going on around you?
No, I literally just have a rifle because I got it for my birthday.
Right, but then you said it like gives you comfort. You worry about school shooters and stuff, right?
Well, I don't bring it because they're school shooters. I carry it around with me because it's extra safety caution. I know that if I have it, I don't have to worry about being attacked or anything like that.
Okay. Alright. Know how you feel about this stuff or not?
No, I don't bring the rifle because I'm like assuming I'm gonna have to use it. I just bring it because first of all it looks cool, and second of all it's like the comfort thing. But by the way, the gun's in my car. But before I brought the gun, I'm pretty sure like I was allowed to bring it. Like I don't think there was anything saying I'm not allowed to bring it.
Okay, I got you.
But I know it's like
Are you a senior?
In the modern age, this is bad.
Are you a senior?
No, junior.
Junior, okay. How old are you?
17.
Gotcha.
Or 18, sorry.
You're 18?
Yeah,
While the cops were outside searching his vehicle, Rosen remained inside and spoke to the officers. He continued to try to explain why he needed a gun, saying it looked cool and also claiming that there wasn't anything telling him he couldn't bring one. Then the principal arrives to escort Rosen to his office to discuss what consequences he's about to face.
You are potentially facing a 10-day suspension, recommendation for expulsion. Potentially what? For guns, weapons, and disruption. So I just need you to sign here stating that I presented you on this. So it's a 10-day suspension, potentially. So we have to talk afterwards, but it's a possible 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically guns and disruptive.
After finding out that he's potentially facing a 10-day suspension, Nolan begins to get argumentative, telling the principal that he didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said, I'm just presenting you with this right now. So I just we'll talk after you're finished writing, but I just need you to sign that I presented you with what you.
But I feel like I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Well, so why would I sign it? So I didn't do, I feel like I did nothing wrong.
Are you refusing to sign?
No, I'm not refusing to sign.
So either sign or don't sign.
Well, what happens if I refuse to sign?
Then I just have Mrs. Ferguson witness that I presented you with this. It makes no difference. It actually makes no difference if you sign.
Well, this is saying I acknowledged and I knew there was a policy against.
It doesn't say that. No, it doesn't say that. Just take a second to read through it.
But by checking it off, you're basically saying I knew there was a policy against that.
It's saying
I didn't know there was a policy against that.
Right, it's saying that you're facing a potential suspension and expulsion because of these violations. It doesn't say that you know what they were. It doesn't say any of that. So take a second to look at it to see what it actually says.
Rosen stands his ground and keeps arguing, saying that he thought he could bring the gun into the parking lot, and that he only uses it as a comfort thing, even comparing it to a pacifier.
Checked the school's policies before bringing the gun. Try to look through all the policies to make sure that I was allowed to bring it.
Yeah, but you would have to sign that. That's just acknowledgement. It's not saying that you're guilty or anything like that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I thought I was allowed to bring it in the parking lot.
I mean, regardless, you're gonna have to either sign it or don't sign it. But
you know what? Yeah, I thought I was allowed to bring a rifle in the parking lot.
Okay.
So that's where I'm coming from, alright? I'm just saying.
Okay.
No. I signed it.
You still right?
Well, I'm just kind of explaining that I thought I was allowed to bring it, as long as I wasn't bringing it actually in the building. So I didn't check the policy before I brought the gun. That's why I brought it, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't it's literally the only reason, my only justification is I didn't check the policy. But I get how it sounds when you say this kid brought a gun to school in this modern age. It sounds like my only intentions were to shoot up the school, but my intentions weren't to shoot up the school. My intentions were to use it as a thing for a comfort thing, I think, to calm me down a little bit, and kind of a sentimental thing a little bit. Kind of like a pacifier.
Soon after, the principal comes back into the room to explain to Rosen that he'll be suspended.
Well, surely you can imagine having a gun on school property is a major issue. So I am suspending you for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. So what happens now is suspension will start tomorrow, and only the superintendent can determine whether or not to expel a student. So I'm recommending you for expulsion. Since you are also on a 504 plan, somebody from the special education department will be reaching out to you because we're going to have to hold what's called a manifestation determination meeting. But at this point, it is a 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically a gun, and disruption and misconduct. I have to go fill out the rest of the people.
I didn't disrupt anything.
The whole school was on lockdown, buddy. I'd call that about as big of a disruption as you could have.
Nolan yet again tries to argue with the officer that there is no law that prevents him from bringing a weapon into the school parking lot.
Are you the sergeant? You're the main guy.
I'm the detective here, so we talked to our prosecutor. He's the guy that kind of makes the law decisions, all right? It is against the law to bring a gun into what's called the safety zone or a school, right?
That's subjective.
What is subjective?
What you consider a safety zone.
Okay. So now's not going to be the time to contest it right now, okay? So basically what I'm telling you is we're going to end up charging you, okay? And you're 18 years old.
There's no law against that. Bringing a gun on the school property, there's no law. There's no statute.
I'm telling you there is.
It's a policy, not a law.
No, there's a state law in Ohio. There's also another. Okay. So like I said, we just talked to a prosecutor. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to come with us. We're going to handcuff you until we get you outside to a cruiser. Because there's a lot of people going on. We want to save you any kind of...
There's no law against bringing a gun. It's a policy. There's no... show me the statute. There's no statute.
I told you before, I assure you, there is an actual law. We'll show it to you when we get to the station. I mean, it's not... We're not making it up. We're trying to...
I think you are making it up.
No, we're trying to accommodate you...
I'll do you a favor.
In a good way.
I'll for you right now.
But you said safety zone. So how am I supposed to know this is a safety zone?
A safety zone is any school property and/or school bus stop.
Does it say safety zone is and/or school property?
School.
I don't think it does.
Yeah,
School
it does.
Safety zone.
School safety zone is defined as any school property.
Illegal conveyance or possession of deadly weapon.
So that's what you're getting charged with, as well as something called inducing panic, okay? We can explain all that to you. We're going to formally serve you some charges, but for right now, you're going to have to come with us. We're going to walk you out to a police car. We're going to handcuff you there. And one of the things I want to do before we take you out there is read you what's called your Miranda rights, okay? Because probably once we...
Before I brought the gun, I looked it up and there was no law against any school property.
Like I said, this is not the time to argue about it, okay? This is just what's happening, okay?
I feel like that's
So before you... Okay. Before you say anything else, I want to read you what's called your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
So, because we're about to place you under arrest, okay? You have the right to remain silent.
A few minutes later, officers reveal to Rosen that he will be arrested and has read his Miranda rights. But Nolan doesn't back down and continues to argue that there is no law against bringing the gun onto school property. The officers try to set the record straight before finally arresting him.
Do you understand those rights?
I'm just confused because it's not against the law to bring a gun on school property.
Okay, it's our prosecutor.
It's a policy, it's not a law. There's a difference between a policy and a law.
We're not going to arrest you on a school policy, we're arresting you on a state law.
Yes, you made it up.
Nolan then takes his argument up a notch by telling the officers that he's being arrested on a charge that's made up.
If we thought that there was an inkling that we were wrong, if there was any gray area, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. We respect your rights, okay? As a person. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
You said I can
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm telling you this. I respect you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Go ahead.
Rosen is then handcuffed and brought to the squad car. And while being escorted, he makes the argument that he isn't a criminal because he gives people food for free.
I mean, why can't you just see that I'm not like a criminal? We're gonna go over to this car right here.
See that car with the number 6234? That's the car we're going to. The sooner you get in that car, the better off we'll all be. Okay?
I'm just saying, I'm really nice to
I understand.
I give people food for free. I don't have to get people to hit me.
I understand.
But before being locked away, Rosen has a few last words for the officers.
Everyone with a gun is not a bad person. I'm just saying. Just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm a criminal.
I understand that. We understand it. We all understand it. You've said that multiple times.
I know.
We understand it. Okay? You all right?
Nolan Rosen was booked on charges of possessing a deadly weapon in a school safety zone and could be facing more than a year in prison. Luckily, the officer...
What are you reporting?
I just went away from home because I live in a family of 15, and my two little sisters right now are chained up.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 17.
When a 911 operator for Riverside County receives a strange call from what sounds like a very confused child, she has no idea of the horrors about to be revealed to her. In the very early morning hours of January 14, 2018, a home security camera in Paris, California captures what looks like a young child fleeing from what seems to be a typical suburban house. The child runs shakily down the driveway before picking up speed once hitting the sidewalk and disappearing from view. This is 17-year-old Jordan Turpin, and though she's been planning for this moment for almost 2 years, she still has no idea what she's about to do will change the course of her family's lives forever. Interestingly, another person, this one looking to be older, also emerges from the house and moves quickly down the street off camera, though in the complete opposite direction, only to return a few minutes later and re-enter the house. At the same time, Jordan makes it to a corner down the block where she stops beneath a stop sign and, with hands shaking violently, dials 911.
I just ran away from home.
Okay, do you know where you are?
I'm actually in California, Paris.
Do you know what street you're on?
No.
Do you see any signs or anything, like any street signs?
No, I don't.
The operator speaks with her for a minute before realizing this is a matter for the sheriff's department and asks Jordan to hold on 1 second while she transfers her. Jordan agrees and stands, panting in the darkness, full of adrenaline and fear that at any moment her parents will appear out of the shadows.
It's BHB with the transfer. She's not sure where she's at. She says that she's in Paris and she ran away from home.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes, I'm still here.
What's your name?
Jordan Turpin.
The operator asks her to spell her last name, and Jordan tries, although she misspells it both times the operator asks.
Turpin. Do you need my address?
Yeah, what's your address?
Okay, you got to give me a minute. It's going to take a while.
Here, Jordan pauses, taking a couple of deep breaths before doing her best to provide an answer.
I live in... Okay, this is my address. 9257. Okay, did you get that?
Case? Is it C-A-S-E?
Okay, sorry. I'm going to start over. My address is 925705574. Did you get it?
Okay, so now you just gave me a whole bunch of numbers. You didn't give me any kind of street name there.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're just around the corner from your house, is that right?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I've never been out. I don't go out much, so I don't know anything about the streets or anything.
It's later revealed that Jordan has never been to school or received any kind of formal education whatsoever, so the fact she's able to offer anything at all is actually rather impressive. The operator asks Jordan a couple more questions about her location before getting to the heart of the matter.
Why did you leave your house?
What?
Why did you leave your house?
My two little sisters right now are chained up.
Where are they chained up at?
On their bed.
Then there are 15 kids?
There's 13 kids, and then a mother and father.
Are you in a corner right now?
I might be.
Is there a street sign? Is there a pole with two names at the top?
I just see a stop sign.
Okay, can you go over and stand right at that stop sign?
Yes.
Shortly thereafter, Deputy Anthony Colaci, at the end of a long graveyard shift, pulls up to the curb, getting out to greet the small, disheveled figure standing alone in the darkness.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, what's going on?
Okay. I just ran away from home.
Okay.
And I live in a family of 15.
Okay.
Thank you so much. There's a mother and father, and then there's 13 kids.
Uh-huh.
And
How old are the kids?
okay, some of them are like, okay, my older sister's 29, the youngest is 2.
And they all live in the house?
Yes.
Even your 29-year-old sister?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're kind of scared to ask to move out because of their mother. Some of them have asked for a job before, and she acts like that's crazy and it would never happen. But my 2 little sisters right now chained up.
How old are they?
11 and 14. They're chained up because they stole mother's food.
Uh-huh.
But okay, yeah. And do you want to know why they stole mother's food?
Why?
Okay. All we ever eat for like probably like 2 straight years or 3 or more, but we always eat the same things. But sometimes we do eat. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay. I've never talked to anybody out there, so I've never been alone with a person, so this is very hard for me to talk.
Despite Jordan's marked level of trepidation, she continues to divulge as much information as possible, though she clearly struggles to put it all into words. She picks up where she left off with the dispatcher during her 911 call in regards to Turpin family life and how little the children were fed.
I don't know much about my mother. She doesn't like us. She doesn't spend time with us ever.
Who takes care of you?
I take care of myself, and Mother does buy food for us, so she feeds us.
Okay. All we ever eat is peanut butter sandwiches. Sometimes they tell Mother that they're hungry, but she has to give it to them. And then when they throw up, she says, "You're supposed to tell me if you're hungry, I'll give you something." And then they try to tell her, and she just like, "Okay, go on." So...
You've never been outside before?
Okay, I've been outside.
Do you go to school?
No. I haven't finished first grade.
Jordan, having been sheltered from the outside world, is painfully apparent when she concedes that she isn't familiar with the most basic of health-related terminology.
Does anybody at the house take any kind of medication?
Oh, I don't know what medication is.
Any medicines?
When we have a cold, sometimes we take Sabotage. I don't know. We don't take medicine much when we're sick.
Right, so...
How do your parents know you left your house?
No, they don't.
Do you take any medication?
What's medication?
Medication?
Yeah, what's medication?
Do you take pills? Do you take pills?
Oh, I don't think I've ever taken a pill before.
Okay.
Right, I haven't. But...
What about your other siblings? Do they ever go outside?
Okay. Mother treats them right. They're like, they go out every day when she goes out, but she takes turns sometimes. It's 2 right now. But when was 1, was crying, and Mother from her head with a pencil, and she just turned 1. And we was like noticing stuff, like, we was like, did get amnesia? Because she started acting weird after that. And so,
So you don't go to school?
Right, I don't go to
Do your
school.
parents, do they let you go outside?
I've never, we don't even go in the backyard. But the reason I called and the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my 2 little sisters, they're chained up right now. And they...
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you. I actually didn't have it, and then one of my sisters told me I need to get pictures. So see? Here, you can look at them. See, those are the places that make it on them. And that's... And see how dirty she is? We are so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't...
Is there a cell phone number
No, that's
to this?
No.
Can I look at, do you have any other photos?
You might be able to see it. Yes, those are just photos of me. I have pictures and videos, but they're on my camera, and I have to, that would take forever.
Have you lived in other states?
Yeah, Texas.
Did they act like this when you lived in Texas?
They acted different. They actually banned all of their kids in a house, and they left us there for like 4 years, and then later they came back and picked us up. But they're living with us right now.
As the Texan neighbors of the family would later report, the family, who'd moved to Texas in the late 90s, kept entirely to themselves until a decade later, when they apparently fled in the middle of the night without a word of explanation. When neighbors went over to the mobile home to check on the dogs that had been abandoned there, they were shocked and horrified by what they saw. The dogs had apparently been found surviving off the used diapers left amid the other trash and feces left in the home, and the doors and refrigerator all bore padlocks and frayed ropes tied to the multiple bare bunk beds. It would later come out that this was where the Turpins had abandoned all but 2 of their children for at least 3 years, while they themselves lived in an apartment nearby, only coming by once a week to drop off a small amount of food.
Sometimes we live in filth, and sometimes I wake up and I can't breathe because how dirty the house is. We never take baths. I don't know if we need to go to the doctor, but sometimes we think stuff might be wrong with us, and we tell Mother, and she just says, go on.
When was the last time you had a bath?
I don't know, almost a year ago.
What if I went to your parents' house right now? What would they tell me?
I'd be terrified. If you went to my parents' house, they couldn't see me.
How did your sisters get like this?
Okay.
Your parents chained them up?
Yes, because they stole food.
Okay.
But they stole it because they were hungry.
You make sure to save these, okay?
Okay, I will.
Don't get rid of those.
I will. I won't.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Take a seat in the back of my car?
Yes.
We're going to go around the corner, okay?
Okay.
And take a seat back here, okay?
By this point, the deputies heard enough. He radios for backup and escorts Jordan to the police car to be driven to the family home. He reassures her she doesn't have to see her parents. On the way over to the house, Deputy Kalachi asks Jordan a few more questions.
Do you have any injuries?
What's injuries?
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, not right now.
Okay. Are your parents sleeping?
No, I think they're up. They probably noticed me missing.
Have you ever tried to escape before?
Yes, I have.
How much would it cost to take me to Nevada? Nevada? No, not Las Vegas, just Nevada. Just the border, just at the very beginning of Nevada. Yeah. How much would it cost? Huh? No. No, I'm 18. Okay, a couple hundred? I'm not going. I'll take a bus. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
And what happens when you try to?
My parents never caught me. But my older sister has run away, and she caught her. And she was, I think, just turned 20.
Yeah.
And her sister caught her and brought her back home, and she got in so much trouble.
Has anybody ever been to your house before to check on your welfare?
Like
Have any of your other siblings called the cops?
No. Yeah. Some of them have wanted to, but they're too terrified.
Did you call the police?
I didn't have a way to get a phone yet. This is the first chance I got this phone back. Like, I got this phone probably, like, less than a month ago. But the next chance I got to call and run away was...
How did you get a phone?
Okay, it's my brother's phone. He was going to throw it away, and it wasn't used. And so I needed a way to call 911, and I asked my sister, would that be okay? And because we don't know much, and so, and
Why don't you know much?
Older sister.
Why don't you know much?
We don't go around. Our parents never tell us things. When we hear stuff, we're shocked. It took forever for us to figure out what our parents does is against the law. We took forever.
And even the 29-year-old doesn't know this?
Okay, the 29-year-old does. She knew it for a long time, but I think she's scared.
The sister, 29-year-old Jennifer Turpin, had in fact tried to escape once when the Turpin family lived in Texas, but without any form of education or identification, she was eventually forced to return home, where she was promptly punished.
Is there a phone number to that phone?
I don't think there is.
How did you call 911?
Well, you can call 911.
Oh.
I'm sure any phone that even if it's not connected to that one, you can call 911 no matter what.
So your parents, you're 17 years old?
Yes.
And throughout your whole life, you've never gone to school?
Right. I started first grade 2015 or 2016.
Uh-huh.
But,
How did you start first grade? Oh, in homeschool?
yes.
And you've never gone to school?
Right.
What else do your parents do to you guys?
Oh, my brother came up too right now.
Why did you decide to leave today?
It was the next chance I got that I could film.
How did you get a chance to get out?
Well, I was actually terrified. My mother was in the kitchen talking to the older ones, and she was laughing and stuff. And I was terrified, but she just got real mad. She just like was doing stuff to my little sister, and I was just like, and she started saying that she was gonna just do stuff to us, and so I was just so scared, and I just left. I just went out the window. I don't.
So when you left right now, you left out the window?
Yes.
And your mom was awake when
Yeah,
she was in the other room?
Yeah.
Does your dad have a gun? Are there any weapons in the house?
Yes, but they don't use it.
How long have your mom and dad been married?
I don't know, probably 20, I don't know. She got married when she was 16.
Jordan is referring to her mother, 49-year-old Louise Turpin. According to both of Louise's sisters, Louise essentially ran away from home with the then 23-year-old David when she was only 16. David was from a highly respected and influential family in their hometown, and it was for this reason that Louise's parents gave their blessing for the two to get officially married.
Yes.
So all kids have the same mom and dad?
Yes.
According to David's parents, the reason he and Louise had so many children was down to them both being deeply religious in the Pentecostal faith, though the couple didn't attend a church or even have one near their home.
Does your mom take you to the doctor?
Not all the time. There was one time we all went to the doctor, and that's because we were sick, and the doctor told us that if we were one day later, it would have been too late. She always waits for the last minute for everything.
Have the police ever got involved with this?
No.
Well, why don't you guys just leave the house?
Because we're terrified. We don't really have a way. Everyone's always looking. There's always somebody.
Well, you said your mom's always gone, right?
Right.
Well, why don't you just leave?
Either she leaves one of the older ones there, and our house, it makes a beeping noise.
This beeping noise was actually just the low battery sound from the smoke detectors in the Turpin's home. It seems Jordan is under the impression that this was a signal from some sort of security system. At this point, the other officers pull up to the scene and Deputy Kalachi steps out of the car to direct them. It's now 7 a.m. and the sun has started to rise on this cool January morning when they approach the front door and knock loudly for a couple minutes.
Hi. Hi. Sorry to bug you.
How you guys doing?
Good.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So
for what?
Check the welfare. So just basically check on everybody, make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, why?
Do you guys have kids in the house?
Yes.
Okay, do you mind if we come in and just take a look, make sure everybody's safe and everything's okay?
Okay, what kind of call did you get?
Well, we got a call that there was a young female walking around saying that she came from a house over here. We were able to find out that this was a house, and we just wanted to check and make sure everybody was okay.
Think she came from here?
That's what she said.
From inside this house?
I think so. Otherwise, we wouldn't be knocking on your door at Sunday.
Did she say her name?
I don't know. Did she say her name?
I don't know offhand, but we
don't
need to
know.
check.
We just need to check and make sure everybody's okay.
You'll notice the officers are careful not to mention Jordan by name, to not implicate her to her parents' faces.
Once we get in, make sure everything's okay. We'll get out of your
We
hair.
have a lot where we're packing.
Okay,
We're getting
that's
ready
fine,
to
that's
move.
No worries.
So it's a mess in here. So.
All right, that's fine.
We don't mind messes. We've been in
But I
worse.
mean,
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
we were just in bed. I mean, like.
So most
That's
people are right now, so we expect you guys to be in bed.
Okay.
And no weapons in the house or anything like that?
No.
I do have a gun. It's locked up.
Okay, locked up is good. We like that.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna come in and check, okay? We just wanna make sure everybody's okay.
Oh, do you have a search warrant or anything? Or
No, we
what?
don't need one, sir.
As the officers prepare to carry out a warrantless search of the premises, They have determined there are exigent circumstances surrounding the current situation. Courts will typically look at the time when officers make the warrantless search or seizure to evaluate whether, at that point in time, a reasonable officer at the scene would have believed it was urgent to act and impractical to secure a warrant. Courts may also consider whether the facts suggested that the suspect was armed and planning to escape, whether a reasonable police officer would believe their safety or others' safety was threatened, and whether there was a serious crime involved. Police in hot pursuit of a fleeing criminal may also make use of the exigent circumstances exception. As officers push their way past the corpulent door jamb that is David and ease their way into the large open home, they're shocked and horrified by what greets them. Every inch of the 2,388 square foot house's floor is covered in mounds of rotting food and moldering trash, while the powerful stench of human waste hangs in the humid air. Strangely, there also seems to be several dozen unopened boxes and packages of children's toys and brand new children's clothing complete with tags seen peeking out of the monstrous piles of garbage.
All right. Well, like I said, sorry to bug you guys, but we just got this call. We all we do is we just check and make sure everybody's okay. And
You got a call?
yeah, we got a call from, I'm not sure if it was the young girl that left or if it was a neighbor that saw her walking around the street. So we'll get to the bottom of it. As soon as we make sure everybody's okay, then we'll decide, we'll figure out if maybe she was one of your kids that wandered away. How many kids do you have?
13.
13 total?
Yeah.
Woo! You guys are busy.
Yeah.
Officers head to the back of the house to the children's bedrooms, 2 tiny back rooms, the first crammed with narrow bunk beds, but otherwise empty, and the second, which is crammed with both bunk beds and a filthy mattress, which is sitting on the floor with 2 little girls sitting listlessly on top.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, girls. Can I see your wrist? Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
The officers believe they found the room featured in Jordan's phone pictures, but there's only one thing missing: the actual chains. The children, obviously frightened and wary of the strangers, give no answers, though eventually one does point them surreptitiously to a sliding closet door. Meanwhile, Officer Ogden is still by the door with David and Luis, distracting them with questions and small talk.
Where are you guys planning on moving to?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
That's a long way away.
Yeah, it is.
You guys know family over there or anything like that?
No, my job's moving.
Oh, okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an engineer.
Finally, as his eyes have adjusted to the gloom, Officer Ogden notices something to his left and suddenly realizes David Turpin may have had a reason to be awkwardly standing in that particular spot in the entryway.
Is this another bedroom back here? You got another couple kiddos asleep there?
Yeah.
Sarge, you got another room in the front right here with 2 kiddos in the bed.
Officers enter the previously unnoticed third bedroom, where they find a boy who is chained by his wrists and ankles to the top bunk bed. Back in the girls' room, Officer Rodriguez slides open the closet door and looks inside.
All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents at this point.
Ma'am, why don't you step over here for a minute? Okay. Where? Okay, with you. And sir, step over here for a second. Yeah. Just step over with my partner here for a second. You got any weapons on you?
No.
Turn around real quick, I'm gonna check you out. Do me a favor, face that window over here.
Over this way?
Yep. All right, sir, go ahead. I'm gonna have you turn over here. We're gonna walk outside, all right?
Can I get my house shoes?
Where's your shoes at?
There. Luis, you know if they're in the...
We'll have to find them for right now. Let's just walk out and we'll get you something, all right?
In the bedroom or the...
All right, well, we got the other stuff we're dealing with, and we'll try to find you them, okay?
You don't have any weapons on you,
Nothing hidden in the bra or anything. Okay, just making sure, because we have some people that do that, so we just want to make sure.
Like I said, I've never been in trouble.
Okay.
This is a first for me. And,
Okay. Well,
I don't understand.
I'll explain everything as soon as we make sure everybody's safe. Okay. Now let me ask you.
Yes.
Quickly, are there keys to the little locks?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
My son and daughter can get them.
Okay.
That's
so
in the house.
the ones that are in the house, they know where they are.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is that what this is about?
Well, that's part of it. Yeah, definitely. we need to make sure that the kids are safe and that they're not
Okay.
tied up.
I know,
So,
that's understandable, but I can
hey,
explain that.
this is mine, so go ahead and put her in that one.
While the parents are being detained, officers still inside the house begin a desperate search to find the key to free the chained child.
Does it work on his?
I know. The other one, that's what I was saying. The other one is in there. It looks different than that, but it's the same size.
It's in the drawer?
It's in the drawer that I was in.
And finally, the young boy is freed. All 13 of the Turpin children were immediately taken to the hospital to receive treatment for their severe malnutrition and other injuries. Their ages were officially determined, and though all had the overall appearance of children under 18, more than half of them, in fact, were actually adults between the ages of 18 and 29. The 28-year-old weighed only 82 pounds at the time of rescue, and all of the children suffered cognitive impairment and nerve damage from the consistent lack of food. Investigators would learn that food was something the children were psychologically tormented with, as the parents would buy large food items such as whole pies, then leave them out for the children to look at, but not eat. As it turns out, the unopened toys investigators saw around the house on the day of the rescue were bought for the very same reason. Investigators would also discover that none of the children were educated, and indeed, none would claim to have knowledge beyond that of an average third grader. David Turpin had filed documents with the county claiming he was running a school out of his home for children, but this was later proved to be completely false. The most they did was inform the children as to what grade they were supposed to be in, on the off chance a stranger asked them during one of their few ventures outside. With the oldest daughter, Jennifer, explaining, they loved to point out things in Deuteronomy, saying that, "We have the right to do this to you. I was afraid to do one little thing wrong." When interrogated by authorities, both parents were completely unwilling or unable to come up with a single viable reason for why they treated their children this way. And Louise even seemed confused by the questioning. She later wrote this letter to her children from her jail cell. It reads, "Father and I love you so much. We're so sorry for everything we've done wrong, and now realize that we had done some things wrong. Things will be so different in the future. The way you eat and outside time and baths will be done more regularly. I'm sorry this had to happen, but our future as a family will be so much better and stronger. We hope to see you guys soon. Love and kisses, Mom and Dad. I promise there will be no chains in the house again. That would never happen again. I'm so sorry. I love you so much and hope to see you soon." David had something different to say in a statement to the court. "Your Honor, I thank God for all of my children. Each one of them is a blessing from God. My homeschooling and discipline had good intentions. I never intended for any harm to come to my children. I'm sorry if I've done anything to cause them harm. I'm glad that we were able to resolve this case without my children being forced to testify. I love my children and I believe my children love me. I hope and pray that my children can stay close to each other and look out for each other since their mother and father cannot be there for them and with them. I hope the very best for my children and their future." When it came time for the children to give statements to the courts, one defended her parents. Joy Turpin, 21 at the time, had this to say, "I want the court to know that our parents loved each other and loved each of their children. They felt that God blessed them with all their children, so they kept away from the world and trusted God would guide them through life. Through the years, things became more and more overwhelming, but they kept trusting in God. I remember our mother sitting in her recliner and crying, saying she don't know what to do. She didn't want to use rope or chains, but she was afraid her children were taking in too much sugar and caffeine. Our parents didn't know we were malnourished. Our parents decided to start homeschooling all their children. I believe our parents were afraid to put us in public school for many reasons. I feel like 25 years is too long of a sentence. I believe with all my heart that our parents tried their best to raise all 13 of us, and they wanted to give us a good life. The oldest child, Jennifer, gave a statement that seems much more in line with the other children who gave interviews to the press. I'm in college now and living independently. I love hanging out with my friends, and life is great. I believe everything happens for a reason. Life may have been bad, but it made me strong. I fought to become the person I am. I saw my dad change my mom. They almost changed me, but I realized what was happening. I immediately did what I could to not become like that. I'm a fighter, I'm strong, and I'm shooting through life like a rocket." In April 2019, David and Louise Turpin were both sentenced to 25 years to life in prison, where they remain to this day. As for the Turpin children, once their parents were arrested, they were split into two groups, with the adults being placed in supportive care and the underage children being placed into foster homes. This should have been where their story ended, as the children were now free and should have been safely on the road to recovery. But unfortunately, in 2022, the 6 younger Turpin children filed a lawsuit against both Riverside County and ChildNet, a private foster care agency, alleging that they were knowingly placed in inhumane foster homes. At the time of this video, a resolution to this lawsuit has not been made. The adult Turpin children didn't entirely escape hardship at the hands of the county either. Tons of support flowed in from all over the country after their 2018 rescue, with money from the donations alone totaling $600,000. However, the money was placed in a trust and the children were allegedly unable to obtain funds from the court-appointed guardian of the trust upon request. It wasn't until ABC's 2020 investigated and aired a special on the case that, according to Jordan, people started listening and doing their jobs, and the money was distributed to the Turpin children.
Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child.
Please, can I go and see him? Please, can I go and see him? Please, can I go and see him?
Hey, loud.
May I go and see them?
Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean why? Get in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Here are 6 cases when evil parents realized they've been caught. Starting with this case, where an officer from the Volusia County Sheriff's Office responded to a call concerning a child out on the driveway who looked neglected.
Okay. Who's... Did we find? No.
I just pulled over. I found him. Man, my heart is about to jump on my body.
They were walking in the road?
Yes, he actually...
Oh, I know where it is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know.
You want to come to me or you good there with her?
Oh, look at you.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second? I think I remember this guy.
Poor little man.
Does he say anything to you?
No, he didn't say anything. He's not afraid of it, for sure.
He didn't say nothing, though?
No.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Come here, buddy.
But he almost ran out in front of my truck when I was trying to hear he's running in front of their car.
Gotcha. Jesus Christmas. Give me one. Just hang tight for me 1 second and I'll get all your information.
2 concerned women had pulled over and dialed 911, fearing for the child's safety. But this isn't the first time the officer has dealt with the same child, as he knew exactly who the parents were.
Is this where you came from?
Yeah.
Hello! See my blue lights, buddy? Look at that. We're gonna sit in that car actually. Can you hang tight with him while I pull my car over here and he's gonna sit in the back of my car for a second? Absolutely is.
Come here. Hey,
Thank you.
oh, you poor little diaper.
Absolutely. Let me pull my car in here.
I had to pull over. I had to.
No, absolutely. Where was he walking? He was just walking right here?
Yeah, get ready to walk into the intersection. And I'm just coming from New Smyrna for my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
It's freaking me out.
Would you mind giving me a written statement about what happened? Okay, give me
I
1
definitely
second.
will.
And I know you're working, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible for you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm gonna try to find the mom again.
Same child?
They were younger. They were younger, obviously, at the time, but that's why I'm kind of remembering him. You're a godsend today.
Yes.
Go ahead. You want to sit in the back of my car real quick? In the blue lights on? We'll put the blue lights on, all right? Woo! Look at you, man.
I know, it's so cool.
Right? Look at you, all right? You want to sit in your car?
Okay,
Go ahead,
yeah,
where it's
that'd
nice
be
and cold, and
great.
I'll hang out here with him. What's up, little man? You like it in here? Woo! Boom, push it. Look at that.
After receiving no response from the parents, the officer decides to take the witness statements and wait for the parents. The officer's behavior with the child should be applauded, as it helped with keeping the child calm. Not long after, the parents come out and are confronted by the officer.
You recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that?
Yeah.
And your son today was in the street walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a freaking car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled. You don't even want to, like, I mean, you can look at it obviously, but it's disgusting. Like, I didn't even want to walk in there, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't another kid in there.
Is this the same kid or a different one?
No, it's the same kid. It's the same kid that called us last time. He's got a younger sister, I think. She's with the grandparents. So we're going to need to call DCF or the grandparents.
Shockingly, the mother had no reaction upon knowing that her son was on the verge of being run over, showing the type of people they are. Fortunately for the little boy, the officer then informs the parents that they are going to be arrested for child neglect.
Step out of the car for me. Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
Wait, so you're arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back of my car. I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sure.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed.
What do
you guys couldn't even
doing?
do that.
What do you think I was doing?
Around. That's what you were doing.
I was putting clothes on. This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to. Have a seat. They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. So he's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is done with these two.
Not having shown any type of remorse for the situation in which their son was, but doing it when they realize they are being arrested, is disgusting. The couple's son was placed in the custody of the State Department of Children and Families, and the later identified parents, 28-year-old Yajira Tirado and 25-year-old Jacob Kruger, were booked into the Volusia County Branch Jail on a $5,000 bond. But if you thought those were disgusting...
But yet if you thought that was bad, then you probably didn't know about the time when a 23-year-old kidnapped woman was hurt and held captive inside a shed. In 2023, Ohio police were notified after a man spotted a woman who seemed to be in rough shape that was located inside a shed. When officers came to the area to get more information, another woman explained what she thought was going on in the shed.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't come. I just love this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
Yeah. You can kick your door. You can kick it in.
I swear to God. Go ahead. Please. I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this on me. I told them this. There's a girl in there. She's very small and slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Before I peek the living her face is she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his all morning, and I don't even know if that's even the right thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know 100%.
The woman explained that she was 100% sure that there was a kidnapped woman there, and she suspected that the kidnapper was a man named William Mozingo, who had been already convicted before in 2017 for kidnapping. Once the officers finally opened up the shed, what they found inside was unbelievable.
William, come on out! William, come on now! Akron Police! Come out! Come on! Come on now! Nothing in your hand! Nothing in your hand! Now! Now! Hurry up! You're bit, buddy! Okay. Coming out or not? Can you see him? Get out here now! Come out now! Come out now!
Bro, you're gonna get fucked up in a second. You better come the right f out now.
Now!
Come on. Keep
Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards. Walk towards us. Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, whoop cuff.
Hey,
Take your face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female there. Come on out here. Okay, what do you need to get down? Let me get this ladder, okay?
Hey, 1 second, dude. Hold up. Let me move these ropes.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to starting.
Why don't you have a seat right there on this?
So you probably want to know. Yeah, probably. Where's she at? Up there also?
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
That guy's on water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Officers find a bruised up woman named Chloe Jones, who was found there after William offered her a ride home. She was inside the shed for a total of 4 days, to where she was beaten with a baseball bat the entire time. Once she was rescued, you can tell that she was extremely relieved that she was found. Then the cops called emergency services to take a look at Chloe's injuries, and Williams was arrested and charged for allegedly kidnapping. While finding a beaten woman inside a shed is horrible, here's a different time when cops rescue a kidnapped woman who was chained to a floor in a Kentucky home. On August 16, 2023, officers went to a house after receiving calls that there might be a person trapped on the second floor of the home. Once cops arrived at the scene, they saw the home's entrance was completely barricaded, so they had to think outside the box in order to even go inside the home.
Non-injury, call lead on 264.
Break a window down. Put it go down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loose. Oh, shit. That was hard. Look at that boy. Which window she kick out?
One of the officers saw that there was an open window on the second floor, so they grabbed a ladder and climbed up to it. And once they got to the top, they found a chained up woman inside.
Where you see a ladder at?
I got a ladder. The ladder was on the side.
Is anybody else in there? He did what? Is he Hispanic?
Yeah.
Where's the key?
I know he's got it on his feet. And he's got it on his
The police department eventually did find the people who did it, and it turned out to be her estranged boyfriend, Moises May. They charged him with kidnapping, wanton endangerment, and assault, among other charges. And if you like true crime videos, then click on the video on screen.
And now check this officer who quickly regretted his actions and burst into tears. A Miami-Dade police officer, Donovan Rojas, got behind the wheel of his patrol car while intoxicated and floored it. Another officer who spotted him speeding immediately pursued him, but Rojas didn't stop for nearly the next 5 miles, reaching speeds of up to 110 miles per hour. When they finally halted him, the officers approached with caution, assuming someone might be fleeing due to a criminal act. However, when the suspect emerged from the vehicle, it was a shock for all his colleagues.
Get out of the car! Hands up in the air! Walk right here. Walk right here. Shut the up. Get right over here. I don't give a who you are. Get on your damn knees. Listen to me when I tell you to get on your knees.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Do not face me. Turn around.
Just walk right here. Walk right here. Shut the up. Get right over here. I don't give a who you are. Get on your knees.
Hey, I'm a cop. Why you acting like that? I'm a cop.
And you'll listen to me when I tell you to get on your knees.
Alright, man, I'm a cop, bro. Clear.
Who do you work for? You used to work for Miami-Dade.
I'm acting.
Be quiet. Don't say another word. You hear me?
This event, when broken down, has several serious legal and professional implications. Since Officer Rojas was swerving on the road while refusing to stop for the police, and also could barely stand on his feet during the arrest, it's obvious that he is quite drunk. If the off-duty officer's blood alcohol concentration was over the legal limit of 0.08%, he would be committing a DUI offense. There is also speeding and fleeing from law enforcement. The severity of this charge can vary from a misdemeanor to a felony depending on circumstances and state laws. And now, let's see what's with the police cruiser he used for this mess.
Oh, Jesus. What? Sarge, I can't see it. Well, that wasn't on when he passed me. No, he's not on. No, he's drunk. Did you turn that? Did you turn that on, or it was on?
No, it was on right there. On, but the visor's up.
Son of a. Is this an agency vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Son of a. You know how this goes.
Okay, I don't want
Be quiet. Before I ask you any questions, you must understand your rights.
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
No, sir.
Okay. I feel you're impaired.
Me?
Yeah. No. Okay. Are you willing to perform field sobriety exercise to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired to drive?
No, sir.
No. Okay. This is his agency car.
Huh?
This is his agency car.
What's the tag come back to?
I just asked him, have him run the tag. I just got here. He says he doesn't want to talk. He refuses field sobriety exercises.
Slow up more?
Oh, absolutely. He's up.
I can
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
It is what it is.
It was you and you was Andy?
I clocked him at 1:07.
I got him up to 111.
And I know he saw my lights.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as he passed me.
Bro, you, this is not the highlight of my day.
I know.
Bro.
I'm sorry, brother, but.
Yep, don't say anything else.
After being brought to the police station, the now former officer, Rojas, consistently claimed he stopped as soon as he noticed he was being followed by another police vehicle. He stated he did not want to communicate, yet kept on mumbling that he stopped as soon as he could and that he didn't run from the officers. He refused a breathalyzer test. In the end, he was charged with fleeing and eluding and DUI. Following the arrest, Rojas was relieved of his duties at the Miami-Dade Police Department without pay. During the interrogation, he broke down when he realized his career was over and couldn't hold back tears.
You need to calm down.
All right, let's go over this way. I appreciate you, sir.
But this kid believed she wasn't arrestable.
Don't touch me. Stand up. Do not touch me. Stand up.
But would find out how wrong she really was.
Oh, now you want to touch me? I'm not going to hurt you.
Hello, what's going on?
Well, I was told I'm going to be handcuffed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, come on out here and talk to me for a second.
Well, about what? I can talk to you right here.
No. Come on out here and talk to me.
Yeah, what's up?
So we can discuss what's going on. No. Right out here. Oh, she's not even dressed properly.
Yeah, she's not dressed. Yeah, she has to go to Miss Skipper's. I'm not a dress code.
Here, come here.
Despite the teen acting like she was going to stand up, she decided to sit back down instead. A decision in which she would horribly regret.
See, now you're testing me.
Don't touch me.
Well, come on outside and talk to me, and I won't have to lay a hand on you. You got it.
Talk to me right here. What do you want to know?
You're on video right now, and right now you're disrupting everything that's going on right now. You hear me?
Yeah.
I don't want you to get in any trouble.
Me neither.
Okay, but
I'm already getting in trouble, so why don't I just enjoy my time here?
no, you can't do that because they're not. Because right now you're creating a disruption. You've got him here. We got her here. Okay. Come on out here.
I love you, Mackenzie.
The teen stands up once more, but again sat back down. And while the entitlement is much worse in the next case,
So now,
Bye!
get out of the car.
the nice cop had no choice but to do something this teen never expected.
Stand up.
No,
Stand
don't
up.
touch me.
Stand up.
Do not touch me.
Stand up.
Don't touch
Everybody out. Get everybody out. Get these guys out of here. Out.
me. Oh, now you want to touch me? I'm not going to hurt you.
Don't fucking give me any shit. Now give me your hand. What the hell is going on with you guys? Huh? What is going on with you guys? Is this what I gotta do every fucking day now?
Bro, be off. You're hurting me.
Well, then you probably should have thought about that before you decided to be stupid.
I took it up.
Roll over. Stand up.
My phone's
Let's go.
right there. Ow! Stop fucking hurting me. Did you just throw my phone?
No, that's your phone right there.
Why'd you throw it?
Now shut your mouth
Why'd
and
you
relax.
throw it?
Once the teen was rightfully arrested, she then decided to act like the victim by trying to guilt trip the cop.
Trying to be helpful to you, but you had to go and do that. And this is where we're at.
You tricked me just like my dad. You know, my dad was abusive.
Well, guess what? You shouldn't have stood up and came at me because that's why you ended up on the ground. I got everything on video.
I tried.
You might not have realized what you were doing. You don't resist me. When I put my hands on you, it's for a reason. There ain't no reason for you to sit there and try to pull away and resist me. That's why you ended up on the ground.
If you didn't mess up, I'd try to get out of it too.
Well, you probably should have listened to what I had to say, and I was trying to be nice to you, but you didn't.
The cop stuck to his guns, and the teen was released after a disciplinary meeting with her parents.
The situation pretty much is I picked her up and I took her to like run errands all over town. She told me that she was going to stay with a friend here. So I brought her here. She was trying to get a hold of the friend. The friend wouldn't answer. Finally he did. He said that he was like 2 hours away. So I said, okay, cool. Like you can either stay here with your stuff or I'll take you to McDonald's and look for him there. She didn't want to do either or. I said, well, you need to start calling like friends, family, whoever, you know, to try to figure out like where you're going to stay because we don't do placement after they're 18.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I don't have anybody. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. And so she's like, just drive. And I'm like, well, where do you want me to take you? And I said, I have to take you somewhere. And she's like, well, just take me to the office. And I'm like, I can't take you to the office because you're over 18.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like stuck because she doesn't have any money. She cashed it on Friday. She said she stayed at one hotel Friday and then she stayed with a friend. She ended up getting arrested, I believe, on Sunday for a warrant that she had out and battery on an officer as well.
What's her name?
Deja.
Ah, yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing
I
at all?
want to talk to you later.
You don't need to talk to me, but you do need to get out of the car. Alright, she needs to take off.
Okay.
Alright,
Later. Get away from me. Now.
get out of the car.
Can you get...
Yeah, I'll move out the way. Well, you're gonna get out the car.
This is Deja, and she insisted on staying in her caretaker named Alicia's car. Alicia drove Deja wherever she wanted, acting as her own personal Uber driver. But Deja decided to become uncooperative and refused to leave her car. She despises the cops because she's had previous run-ins with the law, and would portray this hatred in the most obscene way possible, which is a decision that would prove to have horrible consequences for her later.
Goodbye.
Just unbuckle and get out, ma'am.
No.
You can't stay in here.
I already asked to go back to the CYD office. That is all I need to say to you.
How old are you?
Goodbye.
How old are you? Oh, Deja, you're the one that got arrested at.
You.
We don't need to go that way.
Yeah, we
you
don't
know
need to
me,
go that way.
and I don't know you.
Yeah, you don't know me.
Okay,
So don't try
but I
to
know
act
you're
like
18.
you know me.
I know you're 18.
I'm not 18. You got that wrong.
All right, how old are you?
Doesn't matter.
How old are you? How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
All right, what's your name and date of birth?
Why?
I have a lawful reason right now to identify
what?
who you are because you're not getting out of a state vehicle and they
I am
requested
a
me here.
Okay. Then if you get the out of here and get the away, I'll step out of the car.
I step back for you. I just spell your last name.
I don't know.
You really want to go to jail?
No,
for
I'm trying to step out of the car.
Okay, unbuckle, and I'll step out of
Get
the way.
him.
I'll step out of the way, but you need to start unbuckling now.
No, you need to back the.
I'm telling you right now, Deja, you're not in charge right now.
No, I need you to back up and respect my space.
Okay,
and
I'm not
back
in your
the
space. I'm
Alicia,
telling you right now.
Get this the
Alright.
away from
So
me.
go ahead and start
before-
unbuckling now. There's no need for threats.
There's no need for you to be here or for you to try to talk to me, okay?
I was called out
Goodbye.
here. I was called out here.
Nah,
So I'm telling you right now, you're getting out of that vehicle one way or another.
I'll get out of the vehicle when I'm ready to get out of the vehicle.
No, you're
When
gonna get out
gone.
now.
Alicia, get him the away from me.
She's the one that contacted me, so she needs my help. So Deja, go ahead and unbuckle and get out.
Unbuckled. Now
Appreciate
leave
I
the
appreciate
out of my face.
Get out.
No, I need you to get the away from me.
I did. I stepped back enough.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Deja, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get out of the vehicle.
For what? Because y'all trying to arrest me for what
I'm
this
not arresting
time?
you. I'm just telling you, she doesn't want you in her vehicle. So you need to get out of the vehicle.
I don't want you near me.
You're not staying in the vehicle, Deja.
Yeah, leave.
Deja, get your stuff and get out of the
No.
vehicle. Deja, you need to get out of the car.
I need you to leave me alone.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to get out of the car.
I need you to leave me alone.
Deja, get out of the car, please.
No, I need you to leave me alone.
That's not gonna happen because I'm not called out here by you. I was called out here by your caseworker that
Okay.
wanted assistance.
Okay.
Okay? So go ahead and get out, please. I appreciate that.
Out, fool.
Go over there.
No, I need you to stop talking to me and leave me alone.
Happen. It's not gonna happen.
You're not
Deja.
gonna get your way either, cause look, I'm out of the car.
Get all the
And
way
look,
out the
I'm back
vehicle.
in the car.
Get out of the vehicle.
I need you to literally leave me the literal alone for 5
Take off?
seconds.
Do I have to take
Yeah.
Well, I kind of did, but I'm trying to
Okay.
talk to her.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. We're just trying to figure out options, but we don't have.
I've been trying to
Okay.
figure out options.
Well, they try to help you.
I
and then
ain't
you
talking to you.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you that she's talking to her boss and they ain't got options.
I know who she's on the phone with.
Okay, well, get out of the car. Stop yelling, please.
No.
You know there's a charge for that as well, right?
Yeah. Okay. And.
Yelling and shouting.
Okay.
So you're
And.
just adding charges to your...
I'm not doing shit. I need you
You
to leave me
are.
the
You're
alone.
not getting out.
You're not leaving me alone.
At this point, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
leave
feel
you alone.
comfortable getting out
That's
of the car
fine.
with you
That's
around.
Fine. Get out.
No.
Get the... I'm telling you right now, this is your last chance.
I'm
Get
out.
all the way
Get
out.
no.
Get out all the way out of the vehicle. All the way. Go over there.
No.
Step over there.
No. Get.
Step over there, away from the vehicle. I'm gonna give you one more choice. All right? I'm
Look,
gonna go to my car.
I'm up.
I'm telling you right
What?
now, Deja, get out of the way.
I am out of the
Okay,
way.
Go over there.
No.
Okay,
fool.
so I'm gonna walk to my patrol unit
Go
right
the
there.
ahead. I don't
and
care.
Get all your stuff and get out. Get out of the
No.
car before I physically do it.
You don't need to physically get
Yes,
me out
I
of the
will.
car if I've been out of the car.
Okay, so move so I can close the door
No.
and get you out of it.
I am out of the car.
Get completely
Quick,
out of the
quick,
way so she
simple.
can leave.
No.
I'm gonna
no.
walk away for now, but when I come back,
I don't
when I come
get
back,
out. Don't
I'm telling you
step
right
to
now,
me.
what
Get
I'm
the
telling
away.
Don't put your fucking hand in
Get
my
the
face.
out of
I'm
my
gonna tell you
face.
right now. Don't touch me and don't put your hand in
I'm
my
not
face.
touching you.
I'm telling you right now, don't put your hand in my face. Alright?
The f is it at, G? Where the f is that?
Okay. So now,
Bye.
get out of the car.
Don't
Get out of the car. Get in the car. I told you once, don't get in the car.
Don't put your legs in here.
No, can you please don't someone press from my head? I had trauma to my head.
Move your foot.
No! I just want to do my head. What for? What am I being detained for? I literally just want to touch
Do not.
No!
Put your foot in.
Can you please tell me what's actually going on?
No, I'm not going to do that until you put your foot in.
You actually tell me what's going on.
Not until you comply with the danger.
No,
As Deja simply refused to get into any patrol car, cops now apply a The Wrap restraint kit in hopes of getting her to comply. Although you'd think she'd finally comply, Deja had other plans in mind, as she would actually become more violent, even in an entire body wrap.
I literally just want to talk to my caseworker. Can I please stop? I can't breathe when you do that. Can you please stop?
Well, it needs to be buckled up, but it needs to be loosened up.
I'll stop resisting, okay?
Too much slack.
Hey, act like a grown adult. Act like a grown adult and stop screaming. And I'll let her come to the window so you could talk to her. Do you understand? Do you understand? Calm yourself. Stop yelling. Act like an adult, and I'll bring her over here. No, you're not. You're still screaming. I will bring her over here if you just calm down and act like an adult.
Cops now arrive at the hospital to have staff check out Deja for any physical injuries that she may have sustained during her tantrum.
No! It's not right! It's not right! I'm trying to keep my fucking cool. I really am. What the f is that y'all want?
Should chill out.
Do you need some water?
No, I need you to leave me alone!
You're in my custody.
I don't care! I don't need you to talk to me or anything! Just leave me alone!
Don't talk then.
I can talk if I want to!
Alright.
I don't need you around! I don't need you to get the f back the f up! That's not alright! I don't give a f who's custody of me! You're the one that's been doing all of this bullshit!
Yes, ma'am.
Bye! Back up, fool!
What are you doing?
I'm scooting up! That's all I did!
No, because you got off last time.
No,
We're not doing this.
Okay, I don't want him near me! That's literally
I'm gonna
it!
cuff you to the bench. Or I'm gonna cuff you to the bed. Sorry.
Okay, I don't care! I don't want him near me!
Is it okay if I can take pictures of you?
No, it's not okay! Go away!
It's just for the use of force.
No, I said no!
Well, I'm doing it.
Get the f away! This is what I said no! I said no! Please no! That is not wrong! No! Stop! You're scaring the fuck out of me! You're scaring me! You're scaring me! No! No! Please! Please
What's she on?
I don't know, but it's for
What
her to have
what
this.
are we gonna do at the jail at our place?
I know.
Why don't we just take her straight there?
She keeps acting like this. I don't want to leave her in this.
Yeah.
In this forever. So I like to get her, if possible, straight to the DC.
Please! I need to be seen by the hospital! No! Brian! No! I want to go to the hospital!
You were actually just discharged from the hospital.
You did not even let me talk to them!
They checked you out. What do you mean?
They didn't even check my head!
They checked all of you. You didn't want to comply. You're going to the jail.
Why do you think this is okay? What did I do to you? Huh? I want to press charges. I don't want to go to the hospital for medical attention. Get away from me!
Deja was charged with concealing identity, resisting arrest, and battery on a police officer.
Throwing things. You're putting.
3. The Duval County Police received a call that a fight broke out between two rival football teams involving firearms. When officers arrived on the scene, they were immediately met with a student open firing into the crowd.
Hey, white shirt, white shirt, white shirt! Oh! White guy! White t-shirt! White t-shirt! T-shirt! Drop me! Drop the gun! Drop the fucking gun! Hold on! He's running to the daily! Running to the daily!
At this point, the officers have only identified the shooter to be wearing a white shirt, and as they pursue him, they try their best to get him to drop the firearm. But when he doesn't comply, the officers have no choice but to use lethal force.
Get on the fucking ground now! I'll fucking kill you! Don't you fucking move! Got him? Grab him. Got him? Yeah. Somebody handcuff him. Handcuff him. I ain't got handcuffs. Neither do I. Mine's on the other guy. Put him on. You're hit? Who's hit? Where you hit? My head. Your head? Yes. Hold on. 77. Hit me in my head. And right here. Where? On your hip? Yeah. Where? Hey, is that the gun? Yes. His gun's on him. Did you shoot yourself? No, you shot me. Somebody shot me.
Before carting him off to jail, Thompson revealed that he sustained a gunshot wound to his hip and a grazed wound to the forehead,
My hand.
which meant the officers had to try their hand at being medical professionals.
Hey, give me your shears. Where at? Hey, can you get a med kit? Yeah, med kit. Don't move. Parking lot off of the day. I know. Just calm down. Here. Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta pull your pants down. Hey, where's the firearm? It's on him. Grab it. Show him. Here, he's not trying to, he's in his hip. I don't know how high you can get it. You got it? You guys out with an 18. Hold on. Right here.
Devin Thompson was charged with multiple felonies, including discharge of a weapon on school property, possession of a firearm on school property, and carrying a concealed firearm. Luckily, these officers were able to stop Devin in his tracks before he hurt more innocent people.